episode has been brought to you by DiceyGoblin.com, online board game retailer, where every board game is an award-winning board game. Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. We've got a components video today for King of Tokyo. Not an unboxing. I did not get this game new, so no unboxing for you, but we're going to show you all the components that come in the box and with the game. I would like to go ahead and mention that you can find King of Tokyo on DiceyGoblin.com, which is of course our sponsor. It's free shipping anywhere in the United States, so if you like the game, if you like what you see, go ahead and get on there and order it up. And so without anything else, let's get right into the components of King of Tokyo. Well, first off, of course, here's the box, which has some pretty great artwork. And then the back of the box is nice and clean. There's nothing on the back of the box, which I think is pretty interesting other than artwork, obviously. There's no, other than the name and the company and then the player count and all that kind of stuff, player age, player amount of time it's going to take you to play the game. It's just artwork. I think it's really a cool way to go. Just kind of get people's attention with the artwork. The box itself is decent quality. It's better than some games I've seen that have more components, so it's definitely going to hold up. Inside the box, there is no insert, but you don't need an insert. And now I will say that I got this game used, so I assume there was no insert to begin with. I suppose it's possible that the person that had it before me threw away the insert because you don't really need one. As you can see, everything fits in there and you're good to go. Alright, so here we've got all the components for King of Tokyo. Over here, obviously, we've got the rule book. And it's going to be a very short rule book. As you can see, there's not much to it. In fact, there's only really 3 pages of rules. And the primary amount of rules are going to be here and here, with this page being more about just understanding specific scenarios and rules clarifications, card clarifications, that sort of thing. Yeah, and it's very clear, very well laid out. Not any issue understanding what it's talking about as far as I could tell. Then we've got the deck of cards right here, and I believe there's 66 cards. You know, these are obviously all the special powers you're going to be able to purchase during the course of the game. As far as the card quality goes, take them out of the sleeve here. These actually feel a bit thicker than most of the cards. Anybody that's watched my previous videos and components and stuff knows that I really feel like a lot of times the cards today are a little bit thin. These actually feel a little bit thicker. This is what I would prefer most cards feel like as far as thickness goes. I'm real happy with that aspect of the game as far as components. The card thickness is real nice. I think they'll hold up. I sleeved them just because I sleeve just about all my cards. You know, it's just the way I do it. But again, real nice quality as far as that goes. Let's go to the main game board here. Obviously, not much to it. It is very thick, real good thickness on the board itself. Considering that you don't really put a whole lot of wear and tear on the board anyway, the fact that it's as nice quality as it is means it's really gonna last. Then we've got the dice here, of course. This is probably my favorite component of the whole game. I mean, these things are big, chunky dice. I like the weight of them. They roll really well. Let's see if we can get it focused there. There we go. Okay. You can see that it's actually etched in there. It's not stickers, so that's going to last. It's not paint or anything like that. All the different symbols are etched into the dice, so that's always a good thing when you see that. And of course, they just look real nice, the colors and everything. And then down here, we've got the 4 different tokens that you're going to use, and these really are only used. There's certain cards in this deck here that will use these. That's Poison and Shrink. I think that's Mimic, and what's the other one? The other one is Smoke. That's right. So Shrink, Poison, Smoke, and Mimic is what those are. And you know, and like for instance with the Mimic, if you buy the Mimic power, then you place that on another player's power, and then you have, that just shows that you have that power. So that's how those work as tokens. Down here you've got the energy cubes. These are pretty cool looking. You can see they're a little bit translucent. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. There we go. A little bit translucent. They almost, really, when you look at them, I've had a lot of people say they look like jelly or some sort of candy, but obviously they're not. Don't be eating these. But they're pretty nice looking little cubes there. I like them, and you get a whole bunch of them, as you can see. So that's good. And finally, of course, we have the monsters themselves. You get 6 monsters in the game. Really, these are just for aesthetics. There's no difference in the monsters at all. You got Alienoid over here. So some sort of alien robot hybrid there. You can see he's got his spinal column in there. Same thing on both sides. They just face different direction. And there's the artwork on his actual monster board itself. Then you've got the king, who is obviously designed after King Kong, except some sort of cybernetic King Kong. He's a cyborg or Frankenstein or something. Then Mecha Dragon. Now I will say on these, now I got this copy used. I traded another game for this. You can see that it's starting to fray a little bit, especially right there. Now, you know, I have no way of knowing if that's from the previous owner playing it real hard, or if it's just that these components are going to do that after a certain amount of time. But it's something to keep in mind. I have not seen it get worse since I've had it, so I'm not sure about that. Again, there's Mecha Dragon and his artwork there. Here's Cyber Bunny, which is just hilarious. You can see you've got a little rabbit in there. This is my kid's favorite right here. Rabbit in there controlling the giant robot Power Ranger style mech. There you go. Firing off missiles and stuff. Here's Gigazor. Obviously modeled after Godzilla. All right, and my personal favorite, the Kraken. This guy is awesome. He's got lightning strikes and all kinds of good stuff going on in there. It looks like, you know what, my favorite thing, didn't realize till later, he didn't even have legs. He's just walking around on tentacles. So there you have it, real short video today, just showing you the components of King of Tokyo. That was everything that comes in the box. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. You can find me on Twitter at boredonlineboardoffline. I'm on BGG. I'm on the Dice Towers Board Game Blender every other week. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.